and welcome to Anthony's Brick Builds, and today's going to be a really fun day. Today we'll be going over a really cool LEGO Technic set. Before we go on further on to this video though, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Turn notifications button on if you have not already, and stay tuned for maybe a review of this set in days to come. I want to thank the LEGO Stars Reddit League community for these really cool images, but here we are. We have the 40177. This is the Mercedes G500 with 2,891 pieces for a whopping $250 US, coming out August 1st, 2024. It is a really cool set. I believe this is a off-road version of the Mercedes G-Wagon in the G-Class, so it's a really cool and interesting vehicle that LEGO Technic has made. It is really cool. I think LEGO did such a good job that I love that kind of orangish reddish color. It really does play off the rest of the vehicle, and the front box is just really cool. Having 18 plus box art, having the Technic strip at the bottom, then having that orange glow coming up from behind the Mercedes truck or van or whatever you want to call it. Looks just really cool. I like the huge tires. I mean, the tires are just ginormous. These are definitely going to be looking cool, and this definitely could be converted into the luxury model of a G-Wagon, so that is just a fun idea. But it is in the off-road version right now, so that is just a pretty cool thing. And I can see a lot of people taking this on trails and stuff and maybe converting this into an RC car. That would just be really cool. But we do have some other pictures like this one right here, which is just like a regular picture of it, just taking away the box art from it. So just a nice looking image right there. Then we have one showing off the suspension, which looks to be really good on this thing. There, as you can see right below, it's a license plate number, which I believe that is a European license plate right there. It does show that this thing can really look good on some rocks, and does look to have some very nice looking steering mechanism, and you can see the really nice Mercedes logo in the front of the vehicle. Then we go to our next image where we see a really nice picture of the inside of the left-hand drive car, and you can see the steering wheel. It does look to have a printed part on it that has Mercedes on it, but it definitely has some sticker control panels, the speedometer, and other interesting stuff on the control panel as well. And there are some seats in the blurry image. You can kind of see, at least on the blurry side, it's out of focus. You can definitely see there are a bunch of other stuff throughout the model. And then as you look to see, you have the engine right here, which I know some people will be disappointed of, that it's not what you would call a real life engine where you would have the pistons moving, but I just think it looks fine. I don't really have my Technic vehicles open. I just think it looks pretty nice. And there is actually this kind of like bar that comes up from the main hood connecting, or the front of the car connecting to the hood to lock it open. So I think that is just a really fun idea from LEGO, and this looks really cool. The back of here definitely gives off that really wilderness, roughing it vibe where you have that ladder going up to the top of the Mercedes G500. Then you also have that back tire kind of rack that holds the tire in. Then you have a ball joint at the back for a hitch, which could be a really fun addition to the set if you have other parts like that. Then you have two tire if you have two mud flaps at the bottom, that has some really nice little stickers on it. Then you have G500 on the back as well with the trunk. I definitely would think that the trunk does open, and that would just look pretty cool. Our next image right here is of a kind of like the bottom part. I believe this is a drivetrain piece. I'm not really sure what this is supposed to be representing, but you can see that this thing is definitely having a lot of really cool interconnected parts around the base of it, just making it look really complex and technical. Then our final image right here is of a real life image showing the other side of Mercedes G500, just showing us how well it looks. I mean, I am not the biggest Technic big car fan myself, but this is definitely swaying my mind on that, plus as well as the big McLaren coming out later this year. Definitely going to be collecting a lot more Technic, and this is definitely going to be a fun review one day. So that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to notifications button on if you have not already, and stay tuned for an awesome review of this car and maybe a bunch of other Technic vehicles to come in the near future. I'll see you guys in the next LEGO Technic video. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.